Well, does anybody see how each individual little speck of light inside of my room here, and I record this all the time because I know that right there, that flash of light and darkness right there, you see the light and the darkness? So we have the individual flecks of light that's radiating in my room right now as I speak. You're going to see it start to build and build and build and build and build and build and build. And some of it goes according to my voice. The other voice at a low frequency and a low range is, as the Bible entails, the Spirit of the Lord. I don't know how else to explain this, other than he who is in me is greater than all the world, and God's external power has been seen since the beginning of time. But really, how I've come to understand, it's pretty much external, internal, and eternal. Each and every one of us. I was reading the Bible about how it would be better to pay the last penny, better to pay the last penny than it would be to ever have caused a whole lot of destruction on earth. It would be better to pay the last penny, or you will pay the last penny. So, anybody who's profited, made money, done things at a massive or low scale in pollution of the world in drugs, I would appreciate if you would be able to, possibly, if you want to make amends, donate to any non-profit out there. I'm taking $1 a change for change, or more, if anybody can, so I can start ministering and bringing awareness to addiction and recovery. I don't know if anybody feels bad about what they've done. I know one thing: we were born into an insane generation here. 100% insanity is what it was. Everything I ever saw or was around my 42 years of life was either drug-related, street-related, or gang-related. 100% my entire life. So, I don't know how anybody else feels, but you're going to see inside my room here, see there's that light and energy that comes through right there. An aura of light and energy all around. A light in the darkness. And how this right here, when we start getting into the Spirit of God, and how an aura of light and energy inside the darkness in the beginning, and some of the pictures that I have on how these things really are. I could get to the Holy of Holies here, but being of this, someone would be sleeping, and then literally his own spirit outside praying while sleeping inside is how we are made. It's literally how this happens. We are in spirit at the same time. We are alive, we're inside, outside, and eternal. In, out, and eternal. Jesus wrote the parable of the unclean spirits. He says every time a spirit goes outside of his house, because he sees us as spirit, doesn't see us as flesh and blood, sees us as spirit. So we're fighting against powers and principalities. That's what the disciples said, powers and principalities, not flesh and blood anymore. Talking about going into spirit now. So this is where we start getting into the parable of the unclean spirits. Every time I go outside of my house, My soul's walking around with me as a parable in the sand. Everybody's soul does. You either have the power of the Holy Spirit in you, or you're working for the devil. There's two kingdoms. Jesus set this up. I am who I am and who created me. I'm a messenger. So this is the best way to articulate this. So anybody who wants to lose their soul working for evil or doing evil works, and which you have to go through, it isn't worth it. I hope you understand this, because every time I've went outside my house, anybody I've ever met in 42 years they're not horrible, personable people. Not all of them. A lot of them were, like, violent people in high school. But the older I got, they weren't personably bad, but there's things that happen that I don't know in people's lives. I know mine. I know my own sins as I was yet insane, is what sin is. We live in a world of insanity. And things tend to end up that way. Those who do not know should know that what you do from right and wrong, what is right and what is wrong. Because trust me, it doesn't matter if you don't believe or disbelieve. If you disbelieve, you're condemned already. Because he doesn't care. He's God. He cares enough to tell you no matter what you have done, he'll never separate you from the love of it, the love of God. But you have to understand that there are certain things that cannot be undone. Certain things you have done, certain things I've done, I can't change. I have to go back and try to pay alms. So I hope people understand exactly what I was saying here. God bless.